Nikokado Avocado has 8 million friends and well-wishers. He is eating his way to $10 million. He has a $2.5 million penthouse and an answer to all the problems life's got to throw at you to do with money. Stick with me right to the end for a full explanation of how a young guy or gal can get rich and YouTube famous. As a channel idea, you could not want for anything simpler. The channel concept is easy to understand, and around here, simple is king. Here's what I think you should do. Grab some goodies from your kitchen, switch on your phone and start eating. There's nothing more to it. Or is there? Nikokado Avocado sure makes it look easy. What none of us understand is that Nikokado Avocado is building his fortune intentionally. This young man has thought deeply about his technique and strategy for amassing viewers and subscribers. He has contemplated carefully the precise elements of his presentations, from the colors he surrounds himself with to his drama-ridden persona and comical stylings. Nikokado Avocado has made it. At such a young age, he has resolved all the many problems a life short of money brings, and what's more, he's having a whale of a time doing it. Food channels are a very competitive niche. According to Zippia.com, as of 2022, there was 51 million channels on YouTube, and only 17 million had subscribers. There is 6 million known food channels, however, most if not all of those food channels focus on cooking or the foodie experience. Combining humor and comedy with drama and food would seem like a natural fit. In fact, many people eat to cope with drama in their lives, or they eat to reward themselves while the latest comedy movie is playing. These two elements, comedy and drama, would seem to be natural companion complements to the subject of eating food, but they rarely present. I don't mean a light-hearted chef making melon jokes while demonstrating a recipe. I mean all in. Nikokado Avocado plays a full-spectrum character, a persona he never deviates from. He is crazy, zany, over-the-top, cute, silly. He is infectious in his convincing act. Many of us mortals would crumble under the burden of self-conscious humiliation. Many of us in the same circumstances would try to apologize or appease the role we play or the reaction to it. We would begin to chafe against the burden of public scrutiny, real or imagined. In one's mind lurks the greatest critic, and so such a capacity for true north in most people just does not exist. We are conditioned to care what others think. We are molded into subservience to the mainstream outlook, and when we deviate, we feel ourselves strayed off the path, walking merrily on the grass, ignoring the large sign reading "Keep Off."
I'm mad. I'm angry. Out my way. Oh, Jesus, man, Joseph. How many times do I have to do this? How many times my knees are going to buckle because I'm skinny? You guys, I just started a TikTok. Click the link down below to follow my TikTok. My TikToker is famous. Link down below or follow me. It's called The Real Nikokado Avocado. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? I'm speaking!
Openly gay, fat, and jiggly, he presents us with some of our most distasteful traits as humans. Nikokado Avocado's alter ego displays anger, fear, self-interest, gluttony, greed, lust, and avarice. He plays an anti-hero, an evil villain character in pudgy form. This is very hard to maintain. His ego must surely be bursting to show everyone he is not really like the character. His conscience must be so fearful that his audience might not know he is just playing a part which happens to be extremely lucrative. If Nikokado Avocado broke character to present a contrary mask-off persona, where we suddenly saw him behave like a regular guy, the spell would be broken. This is why I strongly assert Nikokado Avocado is a genius. But how does someone of his young age devise such an all-encompassing plan? The key to that question reverts back to the two elements he uses so aptly, drama and comedy. He and his partner have often quarreled on camera, and it is clear, of course, the tension is real, but the dispute really is not. There is always an air of humor to their interactions. Even if it gets physical, it is still slapstick comedy gold. In answer to the question I just posed, Nikokado Avocado evolved his bit, his act, his persona over time. Astutely, they observed the view count explode on episodes when certain things happened, and rightly or wrongly, those things were the drama and comedy. He went from being a skinny young kid doing a mukbang channel to a very overweight comedy expert. Mukbang channels are still a dime a dozen, but what they have built here is responsive to a very eager audience. The distance they have come is remarkable, and it shows that they were responsive to view count and actively sought out dynamics that they found were being valued. Of course, this strategy is hit and miss. You rely on early adopters to be interested enough in you to watch your early stuff, which has no refinement. It is all just guesswork. You throw something out, then watch for positive response, then rinse and repeat. It takes massive action and a resilient attitude to persist like that. But the trailblazers like Nikokado Avocado surely do deserve their success and respect, but their trail is navigable. Good artists copy, but great artists steal. It is not for me to encourage you, the viewer, to begin taping yourself eating. But what we point out is that successful channels have already done the work you would have to do to become YouTube famous yourself. And there's nothing easier than eating. As stated earlier, it's simple. There is no reason to pilfer anybody's ideas, but you can use the successful ones ahead of you as a kind of guide rail to get where you want to go. There's no point in reinventing the wheel, and there's plenty of room at the top. This is featured. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the genius, Nikokado Avocado. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.